Come on, stop. Come on, you don't go pick out. I didn't see him on a punt. He just fumbled it. Like, the game is so.
Offense at the line and set to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something that feels somewhat safe that might actually pop or turn into a situation.
We're going for verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it.
That's like Hail Mary, seriously?
I'm playing for
You know, I don't get it.
for the running back. Why don't get past interference? There, you got a figure what they did.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. J.D. Martinez, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward an American League batting title. Next. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin, and we are ready.
Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the Jaguars, as that one's got to have time.
Tyson's
Ready for baseball.
do that to you.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Coming to the plate now, Victor Reyes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
Oh, God, I let them go good on a screenplay.
Of course, blocking.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. As the first pitch misses to him.
Oh, fuck.
Looking to at least put the ball in
Third
play
and
here
5.
Because they know it's open, he doesn't want to throw it away. The Rivers don't throw the ball away.
Now the
They
1-0.
probably have it on no. So no, they don't
He's
throw
not-
away.
But he doesn't want to force a pig, so he...
Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a ball pop foul to the right side, out of play. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. C.J. Cron would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Chopper to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing. Sox coming to the plate. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
He wouldn't even got the first down here.
Michael Fulmer, right-hander from the
35,
Center
I'm
State,
right.
gets the starting assignment
We'll
here.
go
What's your take on him, Dan?
Where are you going to go?
Yeah, come back to the
Inning
line
can
with
be an
Pukey.
awful demanding
Yeah.
inning for a starting
But
pitcher.
I kept
It's kinda
pushing,
like
51
Wednesday
got me.
being the hump day during
And
the day of the
23
week.
would have got me.
Docker ran into
They
him.
have to go
Docker
5
ran
innings
into
to
51.
qualify for a win.
That's the
He
problem.
wasn't particularly good in his
And then
last one,
sometimes
taking the loss.
only Pukey
And I'm
won't
sure
work
he's
because
hoping
depends
for
on
much
running
better
back.
fortune
Because
in
they're
this
not
one
like be
today.
good doing cutback. Cook is good.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He's had a real nice season in the batting average
Now,
department.
that
but
should
he'll
be
need
the
to turn
first
it on a
stone
bit
center.
down the
That
stretch
could have
if
been
he
pick
wants to take
6.
Wait, I said for right away. It didn't work.
I think your center messed up. And be positive, you see why I saw the center. Like, he fucking, like, first start.
Right away. It didn't
Hot
work.
if he wants to run down this batting title. I don't see it happening right now. The way he's been swinging it, he has certainly slowed down, and it's in his head.
When he haven't hit a home run.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
21 home runs.
Fastball well off the plate inside.
I know, it's only 9 times. And 6 degrees with no wind.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Here it comes. Weekly hit to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Pass the ball. If I get in a game, I might pass it. I don't know how you walk. Let me come back.
Here's
The
how
block
the
field
hometown
goal
Red
is a
Sox
chance.
line up
Yeah,
in this
it wasn't for the box
He's
field
not
goal.
first down there because he's there for the right guy on that down.
Who buck field, I would have won the game. You didn't drive down the field, Eric. You score past interference and gauge shit.
But that's not to take
Barrett,
anything
come
away from this.
on!
Yeah, been out of bounds
They
anyway
lead
if
the
you
league
caught
in
it.
batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a
What
lot
do
of
they do
guys with
now?
some good approaches and
Who
good
fixed the
plans
goal?
today. See if
They made
that
like
leads
it
to a
freeze
Here
away.
doesn't show
And
up right away,
he
so
will
we
make
won't
the
kick
play
it.
out there, and there
What's the
are 2
problem
away
with what
now.
they're doing?
Yeah, I noticed that. Perfect.
Fix it, they just make it up here.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware, individually and team-wise. If everything goes according to plan and he finishes strong, this team's going to play in October. And once you get to October, anything can happen.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's C.J. Cron now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the green monster.
That's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but
Make it playoffs.
coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to
I
second?
ain't
Because
make
if it
playoffs.
caroms,
These teams
that
I play, I
left
haven't
fielder
played
feels
in a long
cleanly,
time.
you're dead
You
to
know, like
rights
the
and
weirdest
safe.
thing about
And that's a
playoff?
heck of a job to hold
If
them
I play the
off.
Astro, I haven't played Astro since May.
To second
Going
for
in
one.
the Angels, I haven't played since like
Throw is
June.
in time. And what do you know? They do
So it's
get the
like
double play.
Twins I play in August. But I haven't played at Target Field since April.
So
Tampa is the
coming
only
to
one that I play.
Jake Rogers. First offering on its way.
What time do you get tomorrow? You're 10 to 5?
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put the other money in the bank on Thursday and then just put it in one cap, okay?
Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Sander Bogaerts. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
No one even has to be on the offense.
They're both a good defense.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Maybe he's just on TV with Cousin and for free pay. Like in real life.
We gotta get up.
2 balls and no
Little
strikes for
Cousin did.
Bogaerts.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
I could have try him if you waited.
The other guy was on these notes.
The guy on Eve went to go.
Hit on the ground to third. Diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. So digging in now, Michael Chavis. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set and the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this, this pitch is
I'm
on the
not
outer
past
half of the
ball.
plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove.
That's
for
a
the
wild
fastball.
pitch. It's
He'll
a
be upset with
slider.
himself about that
No
one.
way. How's that a
doubt.
pass ball?
Hit hard back up the middle. Taken in by Scope, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
How did you get ball? They
Here's the
punted?
second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
You.
Runner in scoring position.
Third down at 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first first pitch. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
Bogarts on third with 2 out. Liner towards second. Right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. In terms of ERA and whip, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the
I
mound.
know,
They
dude.
keep
There's
us
one
in
of
every
the
game.
games I get like
Really
3
work
whole
hard
runs
so
of 4, and
push
that's
each other to
it.
get better
I go
all
for
the
like
time. I really
1
appreciate
game, and
what
that's
they
it.
bring
But
to this team.
those games I lose.
Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Candelario, playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And now pitch on the way. And he lays off for ball 1. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games. But for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Number 14.
At the plate, Kristen Stewart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch.
Look at that game freeze. The fuck? I said Cutler's back.
The windup and the 0-1.
They got 4 points.
And he fouls this one off. And though he's turned in some fantastic numbers this year, he's really hit a bump over his last 10 games. Not a great time for him to lose his touch at the plate.
Falling season. Say cool shit. It's how it plays through the year.
Right here. Dog
Sorry
days
to talk
want to finish
about it.
strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
Standing in now, Daz Cameron. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Why are they doing that?
Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Right now, Wang's in the middle plate.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
It's not that.
Here's another 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. And he's a guy looking to break out.
Bogarts will be back next week.
Hasn't been getting the
Day.
results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. Plawecki, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know
Who is that? That's like Tweedwell, whatever
And he'll
name.
lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
4-0 Brewers.
He doesn't have a catch in his team like that. Very point.
That's like the only game I watch on bottoms. The only game I care about is Brewers Padres, the National Wild Card, and then the other games are Astros Angels. And the other games I don't really care.
3-2 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him one gone. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year.
I'll keep the feet.
One gone here in the Boston
If
third.
Ricardo
And
go
it is
for
next,
it.
it'll be the left-handed batter,
It's
Jackie
one thing
Bradley
they shouldn't
Jr.
go for it, and you're going for it. Why?
To him on the way.
I get you pin him D, it's bad.
Bottom of
Good thing
inning
about
number
this.
3,
Then you get
nothing our
stopped.
score.
Call a timeout.
Fastball well outside. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly
You sure want the
broke our
X.
scoreless tie. Instead it's a foul ball.
You sure want the X when you
I
turn.
was looking that way. I was looking at Finland and Jesse the whole
Toward
time.
right center field.
I didn't even look that way.
Rudolph, he wasn't really open. The guy could knock it out of his hand, but you probably would have called it. Rudolph is a red zone flag.
I went for it because this whole game has been, I have no offense.
I would have kicked the field goal.
Taking field does not help me.
Yeah, I know, but I would have kicked it. I was, right there.
He got slapped like 4 times in this game.
And that could be a pick.
Yeah, that's pick 6. See, that's kind of helpful.
Yeah, because then you're good for getting probably tight back. That's what it does.
Breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 2 out, nobody on.
I'm going to go safety.
That first safety. Coach Michael Pine.
Scooped up.
Look how low score my game.
And the off-balance throw
Their
gets him
team
as he
can do
takes
this.
away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in
I'm
order go
done
the
with
Red
that
Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
We were waiting on. He had a guy on the knee.
What is he doing?
In now, Cameron Maben.
He doesn't want to fall. He doesn't want to fall pitch. He's holding on to the ball.
Right along as we move into the middle innings with no score.
High drive deep down
No,
the left
Rivers
field
is
line.
good. This field Rivers is dogging.
And no one will get this one.
The safety's gonna come back to bite Colts.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the flag. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Victor Reyes will stand in for the
There
second
you go,
time
Adam
now.
Finley.
So the called
Use the ball
strike
back.
is
See, you got saved
0-1.
by going for it. Now you can get a touchdown, go for
Just one
2.
hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Basically, safety is like getting a field goal if you make the 2 points.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
You don't kind of want to go 2 because you missed 2. It's a 1 point. It's kind of dumb. But then it kind of.
Out in front of that
It's kind
one,
of
but he
dumb
stays
if
alive,
you
and
miss
we'll do
2,
it
you can
again
help
on
them.
0-2.
You score another touchdown. They're still in the game.
Trying to
But
send
you
him
still have to go
packing
for
for
2
the
because
second
you want to
time.
go by a
This
field
is
goal.
line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th. And that means Jonathan Schoop will get ready at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now. And digging in is the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
What was that?
Oh, come on.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Oh, 2 the count to Benintendi.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor.
Yeah, it's a single.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2,
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. So here's Michael Chavis now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings.
You take the lead.
Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he's back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
No touchdown. What if he didn't?
Fouled off. Chavis, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here now is Rafael Devers, and now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. Now 1-0 Boston. Welcome back. Heidi Watson standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked to Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage, so he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Now the 2-1 pitch is called a strike, down and in. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So now to the plate, Jake Rogers. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
The The next batter, Jamer Candelario. No balls and a strike to count. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. This one's down to third. Devers has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Pass it.
1 left for Detroit. They're down 1-0.
Oh, none of you guys are always wide open.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Makes no touchdown.
First pitch on its way.
Lose to the Colts, and that's not help me. Rams tied against Eagles. Lose to the Colts. The Colts 2-0. Hey.
You hear me? You hit sack and stay. You didn't make dumb decisions.
No, see, you couldn't, guys. I know pick them off. Like, in these Madden games, he's been good. Oh, in the PS3 Madden games, Rivers is trash.
You got to tell you got me.
Yeah, 1-6. You can still win. You got 1 timeout to work with. You can get a call onside kick and not go. First base Empire is shitty. It was shitty at home plate last game, so why would you go at first base?
With 1 man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out away with a cold strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on a proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
They try to come in with a fastball, but it's
this
too
game's
far
all
in,
4
and it's even at 2-2.
The Chargers, you need to win that game. Jeez, you cannot throw that defense.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch.
He never hang on to it.
Overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay
why
off.
you don't have a good receiver? And they're from the DB.
The next
Adams will catch that.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie.
So you're now
it's not gonna save the result.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready now. The pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
What's that? X is wide open.
Or JBJ as the initials lead.
Hey, they close up playing deep.
Back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss
You
with
can
this
take a
pitch.
fig over
You
near
go
the
high
2.
rounds, and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice.
He caught it. Touchdown.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did
got
not.
over.
And they go for 2 again. Figo.
Bouncer up the middle.
LSU
Reined in. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston. But they're on top 1-0. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. We'll start things out in the 6th. Hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
You don't want to get like full power. Oh! You caught it! Oh, fuck. Was not even a touchdown instead of Figo. That's bad thing missing 2.
I said a timeout.
Yeah, I know. Oh, hell, because that's how you do. You don't want to do full power. I've been doing that.
It's why I aimed it. You don't aim it.
Sometimes you can get flat. Like the coast.
First AB, he went down on strikes.
Like.
The 2-0. Left side, but well fouled.
I'm showing the square. No, that's gonna kill you. Losing yards and wasting time.
Wouldn't have made contact with that from with an or. It's 2-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough?
No, you have square white.
Changes speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball.
Yeah, that thing you'll wait until you pass the dude.
And throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
I come back and win this game.
Here's another 2-2.
I got him. I get time.
And it's fouled away.
He's in a circle.
The 2-2 one more time.
This is why you first down here. All going for the first down here.
Don't want to allow a lead-off wall.
Call timeout.
Needs to just
Go
focus in
first,
on his
and then
mechanics right here.
Get first down.
This is in the air out the straightaway center. Bradley is there.
What the hell is that, Cousins? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, how do you do?
This is why GC Cousins sucks. What do
I
I
didn't see. I have to make sure I
They
get the ball.
fixed me.
Hey, that guy's over
Wide open. And Cousins overfold him.
I think Darren's open too.
No. This guy's swiping.
He's on 18 because of pressure.
18 wide? Who's on pressure? Did nobody find me? My guy picked it up. What the hell, Cousins? That should have been picked.
Now the 1-0.
Cousins choked the game.
He gets him to pop it up on the right side of the
We call that kick for nothing.
Yeah.
All for nothing.
I mean, that was happening. You call it, you don't do nothing.
I had a game. I thought that would give me because I would call. I could probably score a touchdown that play.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cameron Maybin. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
The 1-0. Into center field, line drive base hit. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Hell, Tiger scored 2 runs against you the whole year.
At the plate now.
And then I hit 1 home run a year.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tigers leave 1. It remains 1-0.
Coach me 3-0. Really?
Colts play the Jets.
6th inning now, and that'll bring up a
I
man
probably
who's
used
a
to the
proven
Jets.
highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar.
Colts play Jets next week. That fun. I like them playing the Jets. I want the Jets to win. Go if you're gonna say whoever loses to the Jets. Oh, how you lose to the fucking Jets? You hear me?
Yeah. He is fine. Just far too good against him.
My ass off.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Two Jeffries. My team dropped ball way too much.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Way too drops.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Andrew Benintendi will be next. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Goodrum stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Andrew Benintendi will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth.
I can hit him all these ways.
That's been the only
Well, I did the
long
onside
ball
kick.
of the game so far.
There you go, like last place. Just you don't have me. Yeah, I can make a video onside kick. If it actually shows it right. Alright, we're gonna do a play that causes the game at the end.
First pitch of the
Could hit
at-bat.
the guy on the side of the leg. Yeah, see? But the Mikey didn't get. Well, I didn't know I recovered stuff. I thought they still recovered. I saw you recover. I'm like, God damn, your guy grabbed the ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a
I was
strike.
like, don't tell me, Lonnie, where you had it? And then we still recovered it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. Good read off the bat for the second out.
There's no in the second quarter. Can do any in the first or second.
Now
I can only do that any of the game.
Martinez.
So far, like, is that a glitch?
Far in this one.
Because there's nothing.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
It's like a glitch. Or like it's got messed up or something. Yeah.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Skied into very shallow right. Cameron is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
You get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
In now, C.J. Cron. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This didn't be by man either. Like 18.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
This does, you know, like athletics.
Swing by Cron, and it's hammered out to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Why is that trying to like grab the ball? Because like Madden don't want you to be gay, I guess. Because it's they don't. Because people complain that guy caught that.
Oh, you were caught that like that? The Tigers have made this
Oh, Real Life 49 should have picked that off. That's the reason why.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, not anymore.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrun. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball and a strike.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Line toward the alley in left center. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And there's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Standing in now, Jake Rogers. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. Benintendi heads back on it. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. The throw to third. Now he's safe at third as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Jeimer Candelario. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
He just passes.
Damn. I thought the almighty God and Brooklyn's Manor was good.
Oh, beat the Vikings, dog. Cousins sucks.
Here comes the runner from third.
Yeah, you're not winning every
This one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat.
It doesn't know how good you are, you're not winning every game.
I was down 31-20. I get a touchdown.
Stewart, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
I recovered once I kick. And then I have 4th and 11. I have to do wide open. Cousins decides to overflow.
He takes ball 1. 3 runs already home here. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I won my game.
And he popped him up. Devers.
I won 38-14.
But this will land untouched. Bases are
I threw a 90
men out.
touchdown yard pass.
This is
When our screen plays a Jones, he breaks our tackle and gone.
Is there, and he'll make the
Fucking
catch to
dudes.
retire the side.
I suck.
So 3 runs on 3 hits.
Stafford for 300 yards though, 398 yards.
7th inning stretch time.
Today only did 11 run plays, and they threw the ball 57 times.
Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report.
Yeah, I know that. So I know, dude.
During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager.
Impossible.
And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as
You
the
won't
game
get sacked in this
moves forward.
game.
They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
way. Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch on its way. This pitch is popped up. Throw won't get him.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Chavis. No hits to this point.
That's amazing.
Throw over to first. And the
But they have free takeaways, did they? How did your team fumble?
From the stretch, here's the pitch. That tails back over, strike 1. On its way is pitch number 75. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I know you don't throw the slider. Throw that slider again. And you did, and you get so lucky. Like, and you get so lucky. Those.
So a runner at first now.
The same plays they get the ball.
Up the third baseman Rafael Devers. From the belt, the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's feel is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Oh God, he didn't try to stop Mahomes.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Justin.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two out with a man at first. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
The 2-1 on its way. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
As a look, now the pitch. Softly hit to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox leave one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Daz Cameron. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And there's ball 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location, no matter how hard you're throwing.
The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's Cameron Maybin now. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 3. He's set. Here it comes. Barnes has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Victor Reyes, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
What?
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Pedroia is under it, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and it's still 3-1. Buck Farmer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45.
Man, this is a mistake, Tigers.
Next up for the Red Sox, Kevin Plawecki. It was a walk in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here it comes.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Oh, that's a ball.
The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Fucking up.
Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Farmer playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2 balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it is, the 3-0.
People are so dumb.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count is 3-2.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Leith Hembry enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in, Jonathan Scope, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
The Saints would have a better chance to win if they did have him play. Like he probably throw a lot of picks, but he would actually throw the ball downfield.
Hembry
You hear me?
was known as a short
Jimmy
relief
Winston.
specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Belted high in the air out to left. Going back is the left fielder, and it's gone into the monster seats. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot, number 28 on the season, and the Tigers have taken a 4-1 lead.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
So now to the plate, C.J. Cron, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Grounded to short. First, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now back the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Now to the plate, Nico Goodrum. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Okay. Yeah.
The batter, the catcher, Jake Rogers.
At the plate, Jake Rogers.
Is the offense not doing
Last
anything?
time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. First offering on its way. Now a slider, and he
I have
gets ahead of
3
him
A's.
here,
I can't do
0-1.
nothing. Everything here is out. That's the way baseball is.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
It's like, because I can't get walked. Because they full strikes.
And this one runs
And I
a
got
little
it out
too
of the
far
mound.
in,
It's like
0-2.
bullshit. And then when I get a good pitch, it's right at them. Like it's baseball for you.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now, when you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Because where my stadium is?
To the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
You can make it your own. You should know the pre-show match.
Sit back long enough and the count evens up at 1-1.
The pre-show match will be a garbage match. What do you think is a garbage match?
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
I have to see the card. If I see the card, I would know the pre-show match.
Two out here and a runner at second.
That will probably be the pre-show match.
And this one's in the dirt.
Yeah.
But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to
Not
advance.
all of it,
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A shot down the first baseline. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But tack on one more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 4-1 Detroit. Joe Jimenez enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 the count. Now here it comes. Hey.
You probably didn't change it. I don't care how you do that. You don't set that?
Stewart is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Now back, the designated hitter, JD.
Yeah, you
Into the box
could
now.
have more matches, but it would miss the argument.
He's 0 for 3 to this point, so not the game he was hoping to have as he continues his quest for a batting title here in the season's final month.
But I expect him to slap an
you're looking
amazing
at more
at-bat right here.
matches.
Last at-bat of the day, potentially. He works a knock right here.
But the show crash is a mess it up.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
What's the max matches you can have? But then you can't do what you add a match. I mean, you got a match.
The pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The throw into second. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through with a clutch.
Anybody who's worth at the max 14, you need to do that. The problem why you don't do that because if it crashes, it will add. That's why before you go to paper every time,
here's the first pitch to him. Xander Bogaerts is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
You know, in this situation,
this game's not over, Dad.
It's like there's no one on base.
Game's not over.
Really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the
That's
guy
it.
that can turn this game on its head.
Dude, the other match is in bitch mode.
Here's the 2-1. swing and a miss.
Damn it.
Dodge a major bullet that time.
I'm chasing bad pitches. What the fuck?
Strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Michael Chavis. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field, base hit. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now.
We're talking about picking
A 2-run shot ties the game.
Strikeout hero. Big, and I mean big, 2 hard RBI.
It's 2 outs tonight.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying
losing
to pick up
4-2.
your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside.
2-run shot ties this game.
The baseball and was able to come through.
Yeah.
So striding forward now, Rafael Devers trying to keep things going now with a runner at first.
I got a good
following
hit.
the RBI
Wait,
single.
it's Rafael Devers. Oh baby. Oh, give me a good fastball.
Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ooh, that's a good pitch. But, yeah, that's why I said. But if, like, if the game cars, I'm gonna sit up.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it.
Deck is a Poya. Poya will not bat. That's gonna be a pitch hitter. For. I don't know, I could be, but he's not a power guy, I don't know. Couldn't.
Right side.
That's a base hit!
And that is into right field, a base hit.
Now first sent 2 outs for Poya.
Go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh, that pitch hit.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You
Bobby.
put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming
Bobby's a
up
power
behind you,
guy.
winning run at the plate. Start loosening up
4-2.
the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
Marco Hernandez will be summoned down to be the pinch runner.
That's what you do, so you can score on a double. That's what this guy caught up for. 82 feet, what?
And now Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside.
Ball! I don't even do with that pitch. I made a lucky single. It's a ball. I damn like to call that ball for me.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball.
Deck is a catch.
I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up.
He would be probably pitch hit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Where's the bases for the pitch hitter?
With 2 away.
Ball free.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was.
Now the speed guy sent and single was scoring. That's why I pitch run. That's what he here for. The pinch runs. Spike get the runners move. For a single could tie the game.
Last strike now for the Red Sox.
That's ball 4 and
to see another one.
It's foul though.
Yo.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short.
I think the timing perfect. But still, perfect, and it's a ground ball. Like, what the fuck?
In this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win. And he was.
4-2 in the final score tonight. The Tigers get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Michael Fulmer earns win number 7 on the season. Eduardo Rodriguez takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Joe Jimenez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 37th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs.
Are we in the playoffs? Me. Are we clinch a spot?
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Michael Fulmer earned win number 7 this season, leading the Tigers to the win over the Red Sox 4-2. Entering today's action, the Red Sox are in first place in the American League East. They hold a comfortable 8-game advantage. And the Tigers are in third place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Yankees got 11 hits overall as they blew out Baltimore 8-1. Heading into the day, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first.
Twins always clinch division.
Are third in the division. They're over 20 games
everyone in the division have a losing record. And the Astros just passed the Angels.
To his 100th career victory as Tampa Bay rolled past the Blue Jays.
For the Astros, the Angels are the wild card.
The Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Rays are second in the division, 8 games out of first. The Twins swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they dismantled the White Sox 12-1. As of today, the Twins are in first place in the AL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of second.
And the White Sox are second in the division. They're over 20 games out of first.
The Royals broke up
their 5